So we can go ahead and move on to Whiskey Thoughts. That is the part of the show where we each take a shot of whiskey, we bare our soul, and we let you in on the MMA-related thoughts of two degenerates. The whiskey of the week this week is Four Roses, one of our favorites. We will video our whiskey thoughts each week, and we'll post them on our Instagram at the Simply MMA podcast. If you want to do the same and video yourself taking a shot, giving your own whiskey thought, go ahead and DM it to us, and we will share it. You'd be the first. So go ahead and freaking do it. So here goes Manny with his whiskey thought this week. Ooh, no chaser?
My whiskey thought is about Anthony Pettis. You know, he just signed on to fight December 19th. He's going to take the fight on short notice, and he's going to be fighting Alex Morono. And it hit me because he was such a star, right, in the WEC, you know, and then when he got signed by the UFC, you know, he quickly, in his fourth fight in the UFC, captured the belt, you know, submitting Benson Henderson in the first round. Got the Wheaties box. He was one of the biggest stars in all of combat sports. And really, since that time, he defended his belt one time against Gilbert Melendez, but then kind of on a downward trajectory, not kind of. He lost like 3 in a row, and it's kind of had a rough go of it ever since, you know, win one, lose one type of deal. And I just saw his record in the UFC was 10-9 for a guy that was so prolific and so skilled and looked like he was going to have an all-time run at the 145-pound division. To be at this point in your career 10-9 and taking last-minute fights against a guy named Alex Morono.
That's rough. How far he's fallen.
And it's just like how crazy the fight game is, you know what I mean? It's like you're fighting, and it can go wrong.
It's brutal, yeah.
It can go wrong at any time. And so it just made me think, wow, you know?
Yeah, brutal.
That's
and
my whiskey thought.
Unforgiving. Definitely is. All right, I'll go ahead and do mine.
Oh, you poured some.
My whiskey thought this week is a pretty quick one. We're watching the UFC event. What did you say it was? It's Nate Diaz versus
244.
244. Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal. And my whiskey thought is just what a bummer the result of that fight was. I'm a really big Nate Diaz fight, and while he did get finished by doctor stoppage, and I hate to see him lose, I would hate to see him get actually finished. But in this case, I would rather that than the uncertainty of what happened. Just the fact that it was stopped by doctor stoppage. Masvidal probably wins, but we don't know.
You never know.
Like we
probably will never know.
Yeah, we probably will never know. So a bummer on that fight, and I hope that they do the rematch at some point. Maybe we'll see. But kind of like the Conor Diaz 3. I hope we see that rematch at some point. But
because even in the Conor fight when he fought Nate Diaz, he knocked him down like 4 times in the first 2 rounds. And while Conor went on to win it, Nate still was there, impressive
round 3,
in the 4 and 5.
Yeah, it was 4 where he came on hard against the fence, like had Conor against the fence, or was that 3?
That was 3.
That was 3, yeah. So you never know, but
and the end of 2.
And the end of 2.
I know that fight inside and
out. What a great fight! But yeah, bummer. We hope we see that one.